The Red River Valley Water Supply Project is designed to provide an enormous amount of water in times of a drought.
The point of the project is that if our water supply ever dried up, we have a backup resource to get some extra water.
This project can ensure the future proofing for future growth in any community, but especially in the communities that rely so heavily on water, that rely on the ag businesses that are in our market already.
Mayville was motivated by basically two reasons. Number one, we need a stable supply of water. We need about 300,000 gallons a day is what we currently process. We also realize that if we want to invite industry into our community, we got to have two things. We got to have natural gas and we need a sustainable supply of water.
Our commission looked at it as we needed to have a backup and we needed to prepare for the future, and that was the sole reason we're using it.
Currently, I don't see a big scarcity, but nobody did in 1978 either, right? You don't know there's a problem until there's a problem.
One time this year we did have, however, a disruption in our feed of raw water from the wells. Now that precipitated shutting down our plant for 24 hours, which gets a little scary at times.
When we have an electrical outage and we take, say, Anchor out of production, that could be $1 million loss of revenue for them one day. I can't imagine what no water for American Crystal Sugar or the hospital or some of these other facilities, what it would cost them.
That ability to have this supply of water guaranteed is going to be the main impetus between us getting more industry. We need a sustainable supply, and the Goose River, which we could use as an alternative, isn't that at all.
No one can predict the future, but it can help reduce one limiting factor in the future in the infrastructure needs. And since it's probably the toughest one to get, it's probably the most important one of all of them.
I'd say as we see the growth in the community and the businesses coming in, it's just one less thing that we have to worry about.
There's an old Indian proverb, and I'm going to do my best on this one, that says, "Blessed is the man who plants the tree, knowing that they'll never sit underneath the shade of it." And in a lot of ways, that's a great analogy for this project, right? You need this now so that you can build for the future then.